work, do you think? If it's his heart, I know how to help him. We have to jump on his chest.
But suppose we were seen. Imagine the impression a thing like that could create.
Good morning to you, ladies. Just doing a spot of the old physical jerks.
Don't they go a funny colour?
God forbid you should ever learn. How funny.
Must say it looks like a bit like rain.
They seem harmless enough at a distance. It's only the ones in very tight trousers who seem at all aggressive.
Was there enough hot water?
Never use it. Cold shower in the morning. That's a bit of an eyesore out there.
Mrs. Anstruther?
No, not Mrs. Anstruther.
Oh, I thought I saw you talking to Mrs. Anstruther.
Oh, yon battered old wreck out there.
Yes, that's Mrs. Anstruther. She was a friend of my mother. A sinister pair. They like very strong tea. They used to dissolve other people's reputations in it.
No, the old wreck of a car.
Oh, yeah.
Not, in my opinion, a suitable object for a suburban garden. Defends my sensibilities, my engineer's eye. I thirst for order, clarity, precision.
There's tea in the pot if you'd like one.
Even as a child, I kept things orderly. My train set was impeccable. I used to clean between the lines. Mothers used to send their children just to look at my layout. Till one Black Friday, an excitable young swine called McNulty trod carelessly on my signal box. Ewan McNulty, the very name became a symbol for rash and emotional behaviour. Where is he now, I often wonder? Ewan McNulty with his bedwetter tantrums, hairdressing, singing opera, prima donna of some socialist revolutionary party? No, I will not tolerate such Ewan McNulty's remains as yon car.
Snag is, old Simba likes it. Tends to regard as his kennel.
But we can't have a shambles like that just because the dog likes it.
Well, it's not as if anyone else is using it. He spends his days quietly in there, being fierce and nasty. It could be worse. Supposing Simba had chosen to occupy the house, we'd all be out there now, living in that old car.
Did you or did you not commission me to set this place in order?
I did. You came out of nowhere like a wish answered. Hello, I thought. Here's a good fairy.
Yes, well, I'm not sure I care for that.
St. George, you were, come to rid me of dragons. I saw it the first time I noticed the shine on your boots, your metric conversion tables. You knew how many litres there were to a gallon.
Elementary, really.
Not to me, you're the first Briton I've ever seen who knew how many litres there were to a gallon. The way you count your change when you go shopping. I've seen hard-boiled shopkeepers watching you with expressions close to emotion. You're magnificent, Hamish James. I need you. It's like having Mother back without the heavy pastry.
I shall smooth out the creases of your life. We shall work together, you to your genius, I to mine.
Absolutely. Only I wouldn't like to begin by hurting old Simba's feelings, dispossessing the poor old brute of his kennel. I'd like him to feel wanted. He's never known what affection is.
Because he bites people, that's why.
Ah, yes. Yes, but why does he bite people? Yes, just hold this little chap for a minute, will you?
That's a mouse.
Oh, that's certainly my impression.
But why should I be required to hold a mouse?
Sorry, so I can search my pockets for a pencil. An operation of some complexity while clutching a mouse.
Is it house-trained?
Well, he won't answer the telephone.
Where did you get it?
Oh, I have this place.
A pet shop?
Not exactly. It's more like a hole in my skirting board in the bedroom.
You mean it's not a tame mouse?
Well, it's not the king of the jungle, is it? You let it go.
No. Oh, no.
Yes, you did. You let it go.
No.
Of course you did. I saw
did not.
you.
I beg
you
your
actually let it go.
Please. I did not let it go. It simply didn't stop to ask permission.
Excuse me.
It's,
Yes, I know where it is.
might I, could I perhaps assist?
That's it! I've had it! Enough is enough!
Oh, not now, Elvin.
Nice. Nice! A dwarf comes in at the end of his tether and nothing. Not a ripple. Scarcely a glance. What is it? Oh, it's just a dwarf with a noose around his neck.
Is there any tea in this pot?
That's right, yes. Go on, you get hysterical as well.
There is. There's tea in this pot. Do you want me to pour you one?
I don't want you to pour me one. Here I am on the brink of eternity and he's offering me a cup of tea.
I can't see any coffee.
Suicides are requested to refrain from eating and drinking for a 12-hour period prior to the operation.
I didn't know that.
No excuse for ignorance.
Well, I've not been mates with many suicides before. I've never knocked about with many suicides.
And you won't with your attitude.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I believe I've located it. Look, I believe it's that small dark shadow in there. All a small dark shadow. Yes, he's damn tricky, isn't he?
I never knew you wasn't supposed to eat and drink.
That's the trouble with this country. Well, they teach the kids at school, Peace studies, yeah, wow, amazing. Comes to applied suicide, nothing.
But what about last night?
What about last night?
You had fish and chips.
Oh, yeah. I've been spying, have we?
But Irvin, I was with you.
Been watching every move, have we?
But Irvin, I'm your bodyguard. I'll pay good money to watch your every move.
£2 a week, all that good money?
It's all I can afford.
It doesn't entitle you to spy. 2,300 hours, the dwarf eating chips. Sticks in your gullet, doesn't it? Us dwarfs eating white folks' chips.
But Irvin, I bought the chips.
Tokenism? I hate chips.
You whopped them down fast enough.
They're a depressant, they stunt your growth.
I eat chips.
I should think so. How big do you want to get?
The way to tell a shadow from a non-shadow. Poke it with a stick.
You do not poke it with a stick.
If you poke it with a stick and it moves, you know you've got it.
I said we'll wait.
I think I fancy a bacon sarnie.
Charming. Charming! But tall people get a wreck with your mass. Touch of the organ, incense rising. What's the last thing us dwarfs get to smell, huh? Some prong frying his bacon for a sarnie! Farewell then, tall people. There'll be a slight pause while I return to my lonely room. Then you will hear, as it's brought towards you on the wings of the angel of death himself, that magnificent creature in motorcycle leathers, Nazi cap, aviator goggles, biceps like a settle in bottles, and his really terrific bandito moustache. He will bring you the undersized noise of a small rope creaking. Faint sounds of a dwarf strangling.
Not now, Irvin.
Please yourself.
There never used to be mice in the house, Henry.
You never used to be dead, Mother.
That's no excuse. I want you to meet Mr. Armitage. Mr. Armitage went down with the Titanic.
Only second class, I'm afraid.
There are no class distinctions on the other side. Well, just a few.
Get who?
You rodent!
Oh, do you know where he is?
I know exactly where he is. He's up my sleeve.
Oh, jolly good show. I thought we'd lost him. Yes, now, which sleeve?
This one.
Right.
No, the right,
Oh,
the right.
Right.
What's Audrey got up his sleeve?
It's Ordway.
An Ordway up his sleeve. Oh, I bet that could be nasty.
It's a mouse up his sleeve.
Oh, a mouse! I expect that's better than an Ordway up your sleeve. No place for an Ordway as your sleeve.
We'll use this for a safety net. Come on, put him down.
Just testing. Just testing.
We can't just stand here.
Every instinct I own, Phoebe, is telling me to go home, draw the curtains, make tea.
Well, I'm going to do something.
All these years I've been raising an interferer.
I can't help you if you won't move.
Every time I move, it moves. I don't want it moving. I want to know what it is.
You just be careful with it.
You get it out, then you be careful with it.
How can I get it out if you won't lower your arm?
Stand on something. Get a chair.
A chair? Oh, that's good thinking, Hamish James. You really do have the practical man's outlook on things. It's a piece of great good fortune brings you here.
You think so?
Good Lord, yes.
It's not the waterboard.
True, but you're fitting in splendidly.
What are you doing now?
Shan't be a minute.
Can't that wait?
No, I tend to forget things unless I pop them straight down.
Irving says I've got a good memory, just not a lot in it.
I wonder if I shall be happy here.
Bound to be.
I had aspirations towards some dignified professional twilight. My skills available in some consultative capacity. My own letterhead, a modest car allowance, a roving commission through the latrines of the gentry, spotting the floors.
Me Uncle Wilf used to spot latrine floors. He was very unsteady on his feet half the time, on account of him being a big boozer. My old mum used to say, I could do with your Uncle Wilf, but not in the upstairs bathroom.
Will someone go and find out why that dog is barking?
Oh, all right, I'll go. You watch me bacon.
I'm not in any position to watch your bacon.
You go through life being selfish, and you're going to end up lonely, wrinkled, and unattractive. Even to poor people.
The mouse!
Irving says. Irving sells me these little snippets of information from time to time. What you don't pay for, you don't appreciate, Irving says.
It's a poor mother that wouldn't seek to obscure certain angles of view.
Who's afraid of a big shaggy old mutt then?
And we don't think much of the dog either.
Waterboard cufflinks. That's very thorough. I didn't know the writ of the waterboard went quite so far or in such detail.
My own idea. Yes, I had them made up to my design.
Very striking.
Thank you.
I like the duck.
It's a swan.
Oh, God, is it? Oh, I always get things wrong. I hope I haven't offended you.
Well, I wouldn't say offended. I'm merely surprised that you couldn't see that it was a swamp.
Yes, yes, I can see that now, yes. And the, carrot?
It's a flaming sword.
Yes, yes. I meant a flaming sword, yes. Not a device one regularly associates with a waterboard.
No, I permitted myself a little heraldic license. Be bold is my Be bold is my motto. In all things, be bold.
You give a chap confidence, Hamish James. Since you came into my life, I suddenly feel as if I've got Napoleon on my side.
Oh, he was considerably smaller than I. And look at the staff he had got. No, I stood entirely alone in my campaign to revitalise the waterboard logo. Man, how I lobbied and canvassed on behalf of that flaming sword. I thrust my cufflinks under the nose of every visiting VIP.
Under the nose, eh? You're a real mover. Did they like them?
For some reason, the whole affair seemed to embarrass people. They don't know how to cope with a man of vision. I was sent on leave. Have a rest, they said. To me, the dynamo of the entire catchment area. They rejected my sworn sword, kept their wee squiggly lines of water. I told them. I said, that is not a banner that a man could go out and die for.
There we are, ladies. Have a cuppa.
What about the gentleman who's hanging himself?
Oh, it's all right. It's only Irving.
Simba wouldn't let him through the gate.
Make yourself at home, ladies. Simba won't keep you long. He usually likes to go out for a walk about this time.
Don't look.
What are they doing?
I forbid you to inquire. Don't look.
Can you see anything?
Can't you feel where it is?
No, I don't wish to feel where it is. Can't you see the damn thing?
I hope I like crispy bacon.
It's very dark down here.
Well, haven't you got a torch?
No, I had a torch.
Where is it?
I think Simba's got it.
Well, why does the dog need a torch? Damn it, don't tell me that brute's afraid of the dark.
No, I don't think he actually used it. I think he liked the colour. Maybe he thought it was a bone.
Mummy always carries a torch.
Really?
As a protective measure during the hours of darkness.
That's very wise. Keep still.
Get a move!
She says that gentlemen are inclined to be unpleasant during the hours of darkness.
It's not entirely nocturnal, dear. They're pretty damn shifty in daylight. They're only plastic replicas. I'm a great believer in the deterrent value of plastic replicas. Here. Whatever you're doing, get it done, only take him somewhere more suitable.
We'll do it here, madam, thank you. And quickly.
People do not want to be looking at grown men staring down each other's sleeves.
Help! Help! Oh, no! That's torn it. No, I could be anywhere now.
Is it something surgical?
Surely not. With such a shocking disregard of antiseptic practices.
Keep still. He's all of a wriggle.
Yes, he is.
I got it.
Oh, great! Where was he?
Don't ask!
I think I handled that fairly calmly. A lesser man would have panicked.
There we are. Good as new.
Oh, there you are. Good as new. Thanks to your Uncle Duncan.
Shouldn't we call an ambulance?
No, thank you, madam. It's perfectly all right. No damage done.
No, I mean for the gentleman who's hanged himself.
Irvin, trying to do himself an injury again. See, I will not permit... Now, listen. If you'll all just kindly follow me.
How white in parts they are from the waterboard.
In his own room, is he?
Yeah.
What is it?
Remain calm, Mr. Light. I have it in hand.
Oh, I knew you were going to be a tower of strength. Do you take sugar in your tea, Mr. Sissinghurst?
Sweet enough, treasure.
I was just leaving.
Art lovers. Wherever you look, it's art lovers.
Going already, Mr. Sissinghurst?
Bogdanovich. The name is Bogdanovich. The way she pronounces it, it sometimes sounds like Sissinghurst.
Not a squeak.
He's sulking. Irving says sulking is the poor man's opera.
That's not sulking. That is the silence of the tomb. Very well, I may have to administer the kiss of life. I have my own method. I shall require a straw. Does anyone have a straw? Damn it, the world can be so intractable.
I think I can hear something.
Where?
I can't stand people who will apply their ear hole to your bacon sarnie.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I think you've got some bacon in your ear.
Stand back. Look, stand back, will you? I shall make an assault on this.
I must have dropped off. It's the dwarf's way. On a clear night, you can hear us dropping off. Whoops, there goes another dwarf. Of course, we haven't got far to fall. Everything does have its advantages. Although I must say, looking life straight in the kneecap, I find it all a bit plastic. Don't you find it all a bit plastic? So I ask, what is there that makes life worth living? And at first there was silence. And then, faintly, so almost imperceptible, I can hardly believe it, I get this hint of bacon sandwich.
What's wrong, you damn bulldog? Don't you like people called Bogdanovich?
Unfortunately, it transpires that Simba has chased Mr. Sissinghurst up a tree.
Does anyone anticipate when we shall be able to return to home and sanity?
I, for one, am grateful for this break in our routine, Mother. You're so large.
Don't become misconstrued by first impressions, Phoebe.
I've got this natural aptitude for being large. Irving says.
A stray thought from a shared bathroom.
If only we were able to get a little light refreshment to Mr. Sissinghurst. Some dry toast, even.
Out of the question. It's my experience when you pamper one up a tree, you have to pamper them all up trees. No, I shall restore this establishment to regular mealtimes.
My mother was a stickler for regular mealtimes. My father didn't die till he finished his tea. Post-mortem revealed crumbs all down his waistcoat. Mother was mortified. She said, I hope when your time comes, Henry, you'll remember to brush yourself down carefully.